So CJ's ex-girlfriend Kay posted in a life update speaking about her breakup with CJ So Cool. Now in this video, she also stated that her daughter is working for CJ as his assistant. Now before CJ could respond to Kay's video, Kay actually sent him a cease and desist from her lawyer's office. The letter states, "Dear Mr. Brady, this letter serves as a formal cease and desist demand on behalf of Cassandra Blank. Due to your ongoing and unlawful harassment and defamation through public platforms, including but not limited to YouTube and other social media channels. Beginning on April 30th, 2025, you have repeatedly and publicly bashed, insulted, and named Miss Blank, her business, Snatched by Kay, and individuals associated with her, included Angelo and Kiara, in a harmful and defamatory manner." So she included her daughter in this cease and desist. Now, I'm not going to read through the whole thing, but it states, "You are hereby demanded to immediately cease and desist from mentioning any of these names." Says failure to comply with this demand within 5 business days from the date of this letter will leave Miss Blank with no alternative but to pursue all available legal remedies, included but not limited to seeking a restraining order, monetary damages, and injunctive relief through the courts. So Mr. CJ is to stop speaking on Kay immediately. So he posts the cease and desist and says, "Hey, yo, what the helly? I didn't even get to respond to Kay." Then he gives the options. CJ has real tea on Kay. Now she's worried and she's a weirdo. So let's move on to this next topic with the Taylor family. Now, the Taylor family has been in the news lately after Mr. Taylor's secret daughter has appeared. So now, up until yesterday, just about everyone had spoken out on this situation. The secret daughter's mother, Daisha, and Trinity. Now, the only people that didn't speak out was Mr. and Mrs. Taylor and Ty. Well, Ty has spoken out on Snapchat.
So guys, while I do my makeup, I'm going to get into a couple of things and address a couple of things. Now, a lot of people have been asking me to speak on the situation. And the only reason I haven't spoken on the situation is because I really want to respect all parties that are involved in the situation. And I don't think people will like what I have to say. But moving along, the first thing that I want to address is this girl was never hidden. Private, yes, but never hidden. I think y'all are getting hidden and private mixed up. Hidden is what Drake did with his child. Private is that if you know, you know, but it's not broadcasted. Okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, y'all need to make up y'all mind because, well, not even make up your mind. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, so I take that back. But I just feel like it's a lot of people that are just like, oh, it's like this. It's a bunch of people that's just like, oh, y'all got animosity towards her. Y'all could have done better. Y'all could have did this. Y'all could have did that. Then there's another group of people who's just like, she ain't wrong. She ain't wrong. I feel her. Y'all could have at least, like, stop trying to tell people what they could have done, what they should have done, how they should have handled things when y'all are on the outside looking in. Y'all do not know what all has transpired over the years as to why the relationship stands and how the relationship is. I'm not trying to bash nobody or say what was done on both parties, but just know it was never just all about just, oh, nobody wanted somebody around or nobody tried to have a relationship. We definitely tried it. Was it a successful journey? I don't feel like it was. I feel like it was a thing where we was trying and then it started to feel forced and then both parties just stopped, if that makes sense. Now, I can say this. Let's highlight I really want to highlight this situation because there's a lot of dads that are in this same situation and they're never highlighted as a good father. And out of everything that everyone has had to say, everybody has highlighted what a great father my dad is. So let's definitely clap for that. So my hands was full. But I just feel like at the end of the day, everybody made their bed and everybody just needs to lay in it. Because everybody is fine laying in the bed in private. And for some reason, when this situation got to the public, now everybody act like they don't want to lay on the bed. It ain't Tempur-Pedic. Something wrong with it. It's hard. The pillow ain't fluffy enough. The blanket's too thin. Listen, we've been laying in this bed for 17 years. It is no different than it was before. That's that same funky ass mattress that you've been laying on. So why is motherfuckers trying to make it seem like it's something that it's not? Now, Reverend, now I have a great memory. I'm not going to sit here and act like I have the best memory, but the last time I recall, I don't know what, I wasn't there, but what I was told was that she used to work for my dad. Now, I don't know how you can work for somebody and not know they was married. I don't understand that. If I'm working for somebody close in hand and I'm around them 24/7, you're going to know their business, whether they tell you or not. But anyways, not too much on that topic. But another thing that I wanted to address is, why did our parents wait so long to tell us? They didn't wait so long to tell us because they didn't want us to have a relationship with her. They didn't want us to experience trauma. Now, a lot of y'all know that how you're raised is very, very, very important. And our parents was the type of parents where they did not want to do anything in front of us. Our parents didn't even argue in front of us. They didn't argue in front of us. They barely ever showed any type of aggression towards each other out of us. They wanted us to always remember and see and know love. They never wanted us to see none of that shit that a lot of other parents do in front of their kids. They didn't do that. My parents didn't smoke in front of us. They didn't drink in front of us. They didn't talk about degrading stuff in front of us. They didn't do anything that could alter and change our way of thinking. They never did it in front of us. And that was because they wanted us, when we got older, to do what we genuinely wanted to do and not grow up doing what we seen. So that's why they didn't tell us when we were younger. They wanted to wait till we were older so we could, because we're grown now. So we're able to take that information and not let it alter us and change us, because we were already adults. So we already had a mind of our own. We was already raised a certain type of way. So whatever he told us in that room, it hurt us, but it did not change us, if that makes sense. We was already who we was. We was already brought up the way we was brought up. Now, do I still feel that was the correct way that it should have been done? And do I feel like if he would have told us sooner, would things could have been better? I honestly don't know. But I can say, because they shield us from a lot of stuff growing up, I don't walk into relationships, or I don't walk into friendships. I don't walk into situations with childhood trauma. My child, I had the best childhood, like literally the best childhood. I don't walk around like, oh, my parents used to do. I suffer from this because I don't carry that on me. So I don't know. I commend my parents for that. My parents didn't even smoke weed around us. Like, they didn't do anything. They never wanted us to see nothing that we could ever grow up and say, oh, we got this from them. And I feel like, honestly, a lot of parents should be like that. Let your child make their own decisions. Don't let them see what you do and grow up thinking this is okay because I saw my mama do it or I saw my daddy do it. So I do feel like if he would have introduced us to her sooner, maybe the relationship would be a little bit different. But then again, I can't say that because if he would have done it sooner, it might not have been accepted. It might not have been accepted the right way. And the reason I say that is because both parties were still healing from the situation. How can you introduce a situation to your kids and the person that it was done to is still coping with the situation? They have not gotten over the situation. She may never get over the situation. Y'all know how that shit be when a nigga break your arm. So, you know. Side note. Oh, wait, no. Side clock. We're going to call this a side clock. All y'all in the comments playing with my mama, talking about some, oh, she's stupid. She should have left him. Oh, she thinks she winning. Look at her. She ain't winning. He not a prize. Are y'all okay? She did win. She got the nigga. And not only did she get the nigga, let's get into this. Y'all niggas cheat and y'all take them back and they keep cheating. Her nigga cheated. She took him back and he never cheated again. So she did win. If we being real here, let's not be stupid. Let's not be green. Let's not be turtles here. Okay? And another thing, y'all, they be telling y'all sorry and they just be sorry they got caught. My dad was genuinely sorry. And I respect him for that. That's why I don't badger him. I feel like I do not badger my dad about that situation. I'm not hurt by that situation no more. I don't bring it up. I don't throw shots at him about that situation because I just feel like he fucked up. Players fuck. Everybody know players fuck up. Everybody gonna fuck up. But not only did he fuck up, he apologized for it. He acknowledged that he did it. He took accountability and he changed. So what you gonna, like, come on. Like, you good with me. Like, that's just how I look at the situation. You good with me. Like, it ain't really much more that I can say. Now, if you did that shit and you continue, now you a fuck nigga. And now I'm on your ass. You know, but he didn't. He realized what he did. He realized what he had. Ooh, that's important. He realized what he had and what he was finna lose. And he got it the fuck together. Y'all think if my dad didn't make a change, I would be standing here right now. I wouldn't. He locked in. So that's commendable. It's not. So all in all, after me watching what everybody got to say, everybody expressing themselves, getting their point of views out on what happened and how they feel about the situation, my hypothesis is that the problem here was never the relationship. It was the attachment and involvement to the Taylor Girls brand. That's what it was. Because she was not broadcasted like in front of millions of people, just, hey, this is our other sister, if you didn't know. It's a problem. If I would have got on my platform and any of us would have got on our platforms with millions of followers and would have been like, hey, y'all, this is our other sister. Welcome her to the... I feel like it would not... This right here wouldn't been going on. None of this would have been going on. None of it. Nobody would feel no type of way. Nobody would. Hell, we'd be a happy family, you know? So that goes back to me saying, what the fuck is all of this about? Bro, what is all of this about? What is it really about? But even though words have been exchanged, I still love my sister, and she is still more than welcome to have a relationship with us if she really wants a relationship with us. Nobody's dodging her. Nobody's not responding to her. Nobody's being weird towards her. But if it's going to be a real relationship, let it be a real, genuine relationship. But don't force it. Just let it genuinely happen. Do your part. And when I see that you're doing your part, I'm going to do my part. I'm not going to let you do your part by yourself and I just look and not acknowledge it. I'm going to acknowledge it. I'm like, okay, she's trying. She's doing her part. So let me put in my effort too. But what we're not going to do is this internet shit. We're not going to do the internet shit. Because I promise you, baby, this internet shit ain't what you think it is. We've been doing this for a really, really long time. And these people on this internet don't give a fuck about you. They're just nosy. I promise you they don't give a fuck about you. Once they get the scoop, once they get the tea, once they figure out what they need to figure out, it's on to the next tea. On to the next pot that's on the stove. When people say 5 minutes of fame, it's really 5 minutes of fame. In a couple days, nobody's going to be talking about this. Nobody's going to care. So let's not do too much on the internet. Let's not nobody do too much on the internet, because once you go internet, you got to stay there. So we all have each other numbers. Let's be adults.
So now when Daisha spoke out, she stated that this woman knew that her dad was married. So that prompted this mistress or former mistress to come out and state that she never was told that Mr. Taylor was married. So that's when Mr. Taylor dropped a video. Now his video, he pretty much just apologized to his wife and his kids and to everyone that he let down, as well as he claimed that yes, this woman did know that he was married because he never took off his wedding ring and he doesn't have to lie about anything.
I knew that my daddy was married, so she should have never laid her ass down with him, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
No, this man was married in the beginning. I had no clue.
One thing I'ma always be real on. This shit don't never come off. This shit here has never came off this finger. You know what I mean? The type of person I am, I don't got to lie about nothing. I'm married. I've been married. I came to the ATL married.